Hi, this is Shandra, and today I'm going to show you the Ruby XL HD handheld video magnifier. So this is a 5-inch screen, and it's red with high contrast buttons, and it has a handle. You don't get any different clicks. You get out or away. So you pull the handle out till it clicks and you can hold it. To turn on reading mode, you pull the back, kind of pops down, and that's your reading mode stand. Around it, we've got a power charging port. We've got micro USB with a cable, and that's to move pictures that are stored on it onto your computer. So it comes with a USB and micro USB cable. It's got a little hole in the corner to put a lanyard on. And one of the things Michael says it's best about the Ruby is that they have the best carrying case because they have kind of like a crossbody bag. It's also got the hole for your belt to go through it. Velcro. And then I guess you can remove the strap if you're using the belt clip. So Michael likes the bag. They like to advertise that this is by Freedom Scientific. It's right there. We've got a cleaning cloth, a manual, and some plug adapters for other countries. Okay, so what makes the Ruby one of the most popular handheld magnifiers? I would say the biggest feature is all the modes. You have up to 20 different contrast modes, and you can go into the settings and remove them so that you don't have to, scroll through all the modes, except you can't remove the basic one and the high contrast one. But if you're never going to use magenta or the bright blue, you can take them out of the rotation to make finding the mode that you like easier. So you have a 5-inch wide LCD screen. It does 2x to 14x continuous zoom. So I don't think it'll say on the screen, you're at 2x, 4x, 6x, but it will zoom in from 2x up to 14x. So that's, comparable with other video magnifiers. It can store pictures. You can store up to 80 pictures and then move them to a computer with the cable. It does not have an SD card slot, so that must just be internal memory. So you can't turn off the feature probably to take pictures. The buttons. You get your picture mode right here. There's a picture of the camera, so that's easy. You've got your zoom in and zoom out with the plus and minus, and you do have some tactile dot bumps. They're all the same, but you would learn the first one is plus, the second one is minus, the third one is camera. And then on this side, you've got up and down arrows. That's to go through your modes and some of the other features in your settings. And then a combined yellow-green button. And again, you've got 3 bump dots on it so that you can at least feel the different buttons. All right, so let's turn it on. I'm going to put this in reading mode, and I want to show you some of the features. Okay, so here we have a nice big bright battery mode that popped up. Here's normal, and then let's scroll through some of the features. You've got high contrast, dark mode, right, black background. There's your blue, yellow text, and back to normal, and bright again. So clearly I've gone into the settings, or somebody has, and disabled some of the other modes since it does have 20 modes. But like I said, you can go in and turn them off. So they've been turned off. But what I wanted to show you here is that although it does have a reading line or a masking, like some of the other video magnifiers, there's not a quick button like there is on the Clover 6. So you've got to know the combinations. So I was just reading this. I'm going to press this yellow-orange button together along with both the plus and minus to turn on that line. And it's a toggle if I do it again to get the mask. And if I want to increase or decrease the size of my mask, I hold this button and then the up or down to increase or decrease. So I'm going to do this. You can see it getting bigger, or minus, and you can see it getting smaller to help maintain your focus. And then if I want to toggle back to the line, it's both of them. So line, mask, off. I don't like that you have to kind of memorize these combinations to get to those features. I think a button would have been better served. But here you go. There's nothing to it. It's a video magnifier like any of the other ones. Lightweight, 10.5 ounces. It says fast reading with no blur. I will say that as you move, you can see the focus kind of maintains pretty well. I don't see any blur as I'm moving across the page. Let me turn on that line again. There we go. So to keep your pace, keep your place with the line. And I don't see any blur. Up to 20 modes, built-in reading stand, 2 to 14 zoom, freeze frame with adjustable magnification, and 3 hours of continuous battery life. So one of the downsides of the Ruby is the price. We're looking at $800 to $900. One of the more recent prices I saw is $895. So this is one of the more expensive magnifiers. What would make it worth that cost is if you really needed all those viewing modes. If you, due to your vision changes or your unique needs, if you really needed 20 modes, then that is what sets this apart from some of the other ones. It stores plenty of pictures, not the most we've seen, no expandable storage, but it does, 80 pictures, lets you take pictures of business cards, pictures of prescriptions. 3 hours of battery life, and like Michael said, he loves the carrying case. Doesn't look too much like a child's toy, but the only color option you get is red with bright buttons. And 5 inches is big, easy to use, not gonna lose the handle. It's built on, so you don't have to attach it. And then down to viewing mode, pretty simple, nice bright light. I think the blur feature is nice. Thank you, like and subscribe, and I hope this helps.